All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's tea? What's popping? What it is? What it was? What's up, yo? What's up? Can a player just get a little cut so you walk like you ain't been no time? Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope y'all are having an absolute spectacular day today. So, child, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as we're getting ready to get into our festivities on this evening. So, the reason why I chose to do the show tonight, like I'm doing the show tonight, is because, child, them damn dating apps be getting everybody, not one person, not two-person, but three people. So, the topic of tonight's show is dating night apps. Are they good, bad? Are they good or are they bad for your mentals? And then part two is it let's see. Is it harder for you to date being a big girl or a big boy? Is it easier to be a top versus a bottom in a relationship? So we're gonna get into all of that and then a little bit more right after the night of shade begins now. Hello. Again, welcome into the night of shade. I am Jasmine, your hostess with the mostest. So, before I take and bring in all my panelists in tonight to give their perspectives on this burning topic, baby, don't forget to go out and like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out all these beautiful people that are just going to be coming on here and sharing their opinions on what they feel like is the best. Again, our dating apps. Now, take and simplify it just a little bit more. Are dating apps good for the mental? Meaning, are they good for you? You know, the self esteem, the high self esteem, whatever the case may be. Are they good for your mental? The good and the bad. And is it easier being a big girl or a small boy? Is it being a small easier being a small boy or a big girl? Is it be easier being a top, bottom, or all that in between? Baby, we finna get into that conversation. I hope y'all are ready because the show is starting right now. The one and only that's came through, Lily. What's going on, baby?
Hello, y'all.
Hello, hello. I can barely hear
How
you.
y'all doing?
Is it me?
What happened?
Something else?
You
Huh?
can't hear?
You just really low.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
Let me get my headphones in.
And while Lily's adjusting and coming in, baby, we got the one and only from a Golden Onassis, the one and only Golden Onassis. What's going on, Miss Golden?
Yes, Spider Woman.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you? I miss all of you. All of you.
Yes. And the one and only from the Savon Experience. You know her, you love her. She is co-hostess with the mostest when she come through. The one and only Miss Savon from the Savon Experience.
Shady.
Yeah, she ain't even there yet, so she missed the whole line of shade. But you know it is tonight of shade, so hey, you
Very
know.
much so.
So, you know, while we're getting into this whole thing, what's going on? Coco D with the T is in the building, baby. And Aubrey 305, what's up, baby? And H Mob, what's up, H Mob? What's going on, y'all, babies? So we're gonna get right on into it because I don't want to hold everybody long. We're gonna be like Daisy's just a doll. Daisy's gonna take and do you. So what has been some of y'all experience with dating apps? Has it been pros, cons, plus, minuses, hit or miss, or just like all that shit in between? So let's get into it. And then part to correspond with that, is it easier because all of us on here tonight are what the world would consider to be plus size. We're all over 8'5", um, excluding one, and we're all over at least 200 pounds that's on here. And the average people, they want them to be a certain height and a certain size and a certain demeanor. So let's get into it. How y'all? First of all, how's everybody doing?
Still making it.
Yes,
Do what we gotta do, right?
yes, Golden.
I'm wonderful and 5'5" with thick thighs.
Yes, come
Come
on,
on,
5'5" with thick
five.
thighs. I wish I could be 5'5" sometimes.
Wish I was a little bit
Why?
taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish I could be
Caller,
six
shot
five.
caller. Yes. Um, Savon hasn't came in yet, but as soon as Savon comes in, then we'll ask her. But let's go ahead and jump into it. What are some of the pros and cons have y'all ran into being on these dating apps?
Mm. Where do you even start? Like
Let's start at the beginning.
in the beginning. I don't know. I feel like for me,
Hold on. Let me. Okay, so since we're gonna do it like that, let me do it like this. What would entice a person in 2022 to pursue a person on a dating app? Why would you want to even get onto a dating app? That would be a good way to start.
that's my question because I think for me, when I first started out with dating apps, it was a way to connect with potential partners and whatever it is. When I was younger, especially being black and queer,
Hmm.
but now at the age and the maturity and the state of level I'm at, it's just like I don't know. I think the apps has just become too just sex crazy. I'm not saying that's a bad thing because it's okay to have that, and I've experienced that. But at the same time, it's like, what if you really want something? And this is for me personally, want something a little bit more serious when you want to start dating. It's like it's always. I feel like you always have to maneuver through
The
having
bullshit,
sex, right? The bullshit, all of that. And then now in the age of catfish, not to say that it
baby.
hasn't always been around, but now it's just like it's so prevalent. Like I, it just becomes it's a headache. It's a headache before even getting to date or meet somebody and experiencing the trials and tribulations that come with that. It's like a headache just to even get the headache of dating.
So, would you say that if it feels kind of sort of like having a second job?
Yes, a second job where you're underpaid. You're not paid at all, actually. So
Golden, your thoughts?
I'm conflicted. My thoughts are conflicted. Um, I have an alter ego, so online it's very easy to meet people and be bubbly but then when I go out, as a big girl, we don't like long walks on the beach
Why?
because our thighs burn, our backs hurt, our makeup runs. Uh, it's not as sexy, but on the phone or online, of course, I would love a long walk on the
A
beach.
lone leisurely walk.
Yes. Oh, I love nature. You know.
didn't want to take you camping next weekend. Like, oh,
Yeah. And You have flights of fancy that your ass cannot cash, baby. No, no. Then you meet these gentlemen and they're all excited. And now you got to get some Primatine mist and water and no,
Oh,
no.
So, so with that, you're saying that you have the representative, the alter ego,
Mm-hmm.
and you've stated that you're a plus size person. So being a plus size person, is it more, do you feel like it's more stipulations, or is it harder to meet someone, or it's easier to meet someone being a plus size person?
Oh no, I'm not a plus size person. I'm a big girl. Um, it plus size is when you're like 20 pounds overweight. Big girl means I'm gonna go half the block, put my hand on my hip, and then I'm gonna breathe to dip. Okay. No, dating when you're a larger woman, you run into men that are fetish seekers. You run into the feeders. You run into the men that only like you because you're fat.
mm,
And then it's nice to have fetishes, but my fetish is literally my body. So, other men, oh, well, put on the heels for me, but you can put them away. If I lose weight, the man that's now attracted to me will not be attracted to me. And they encourage you to stay, and I'm just going to put it out there. Being 300 plus is
Mm-hmm.
unhealthy. Yes, I'm 300 plus, but I will never tell anybody that this is a healthy or easy lifestyle. But
mm,
if you fall in love with a man that is in love with a Rubenesque woman only, he is going to leave if you ever decide to change.
mm.
So, with that being said, how does that weigh on your psyche when people are only attracted to you because of the weight and because of your stature, like being, a bigger woman, as you said?
It's a catch 22. I mean, at certain times, because I'm in the skin that I'm in, I'm excited about it for the now. But if you love them in the future, if you see a lifetime with this person, no one plans on staying overweight.
Right.
So if you see a lifetime with this person and not just a summer, it becomes taxing.
Mm.
So it, plus, big girl dating is hard. It's hard. Then you have the gentleman who will not date you in public.
Wow. I've been there, done that.
They love you behind closed doors and they will not talk to you in the street.
Mm-hmm.
They will not acknowledge you. You can be in a relationship for 4 years, share bank accounts, share a home. They can buy you vehicles, they can take you on trips, but they will never acknowledge that they're in a relationship with you.
Mm. That makes me think of the whole no fats, no films
Mm-hmm.
in our community.
So let's go there with that, especially um that's something. Before we get right back into that, let's pause for just a second. Savon just came in, so y'all say hey, what's going on with Savon, and we're
Hey,
gonna give her the
babies.
floor
Hey, Auntie.
to introduce and say her hellos to everybody, and then we're gonna get back into this. So far the question has been, do you feel, what is one of the reasons why a person in 2022 would be interested in getting onto a dating app, and none of us are under the 5'10" mark on this panel. Is it harder
Mm,
for you to establish some form of relationship? And Golden was saying that, but because she was a plus size or a bigger girl, it's
mhm.
harder to date people genuinely a lot of
Hmm.
times if they don't have a fetish to go
Yeah,
along with it. So
yeah.
Hmm.
you have the floor.
Um, she right. For me, it was the fetish of being trans and BBW. So it was a double whammy. So a lot of the guys that you wouldn't think would be interested in plus sized women, would definitely be in your DMs. And I'm sure what Golden went through was They want to be around you. They love you secretly, but they don't want nobody to
Mhm.
know that they into BBW. So then it's like, but we can't go out and do nothing. We can't just have a genuine relationship because you're afraid of what people are going to think of you being with someone plus size.
Mhm.
So then when you tag plus size and trans, it's a whole
It's like
nother
a
side of it.
like a double fetish.
It's a double whammy. And then, when people say, I love plus size women, it makes you pause a little bit because you do look at them like, well, damn, I mean, am I a fetish to you? If I
Mm.
decide today that I want to do something about being plus size and lose the weight or do whatever I feel like I want to do, are you gonna stay present? Because then you're into the plus sizeness. You're not into me.
Mhm. Yeah, that was something that Golden had touched on also, that some people are into, like the feeding of the plus size people.
Yes.
And you know, if you decide to, oh, I want to make a lifestyle change and lose the
Hmm.
weight, then are they going
Hmm.
to be sticking around, or is it just,
Hmm.
a fetish? And
Hmm.
my question is that with different aspects of it, how does it weigh on your psyche when, or your mental ability with that type of stuff going on?
Can I take it
Mm.
one step further?
Yes.
This is exactly why I wanted to get on here. Um, so everyone who knows me knows that I was a good 400 pounds, what, 7 years ago? And of course, I had the full gastric bypass, lost a lot of weight, you know, um, had the whole tummy tuck, all that other stuff. So I'm in a relationship, yes, and that's one of the savings grace. However, if I wasn't in a relationship, the one thing that would keep me from dating today is the fact that people who are interested in me in this phase, in this stage of my life, are interested in the thin version of me. So if I gain
Mm.
weight, then what? You
Mm-hmm.
staying, you leaving, there's a whole nother condition, that I wouldn't want to date today because of the fact that, you know, and Zylan said this when she got her surgery. So when I had my weight loss surgery, because I met Bay when I was bigger, I told him, I said, I understand, once I lose the weight and I get down to my goal size, if this is not where you want to be and you decide you want to go, I get it because this is something I'm doing for me and not for you. And I had my
Right.
own struggles, but Golden is absolutely right. You have to think about that constantly. And it
Mm.
makes you question and lose faith in people. And are they authentically and genuinely into you?
Absolutely. And that's something else that I wanted to take and I wanted to touch on. When we get involved with people, and Lily had brought it up too, we get involved with people and people can be catfishing you. They be showing you
Mm,
one serving of one thing, and then it could be something
mhm.
completely different when you meet them. They can be giving you superstar online, and then when you meet them, they Uncle Fred.
Yep. Yep.
So I know whenever we used to chit chat and talk about the whole dating thing, you said you would never take and put on your profile when you were doing it a good picture of you. You always put the most ran down, raggedy looking picture that it was of you. So if they got that, it's just that they was
Yeah.
worthy of it.
That's exactly what I did. So when I was dating, instead of putting the best pitch, I took my struggles and I took my insecurities and I just put them out there on Front Street. That's exactly what I did. So a lot of people will put out their best pick, the pick that looks the best on their dating profile. And then they will be apprehensive of meeting that person because, or they will the first time, but continuously it's like, ugh, I'm not gonna do all this extra shit, you know, every time.
Hmm.
Or you know what I'm saying? Um, so I wouldn't do that. The
I
pick that
think
I
you,
hated the most,
Savon, do you
the
got a
worst,
second browser open?
I don't.
Somebody got a second browser open. It's echoing.
Let me see.
Is it still happening?
Uh-uh. You
Oh.
good.
So I put my worst pick that I thought was the worst pick that I absolutely did not like, and that's what I would put out there for them to see. So then when they see me in real life, it was the opposite of being catfish. It was like, damn,
I
you're
didn't know you throw
gorgeous.
together like that.
Yeah. But understand, if you come over here every day, bitch, you're not getting this every day. You finna get this bonnet.
I got
Period.
you. So I pose a question to the audience and to the panelists. Is it easier, um, how I want to say it? Is it easier being looked at as a fetish, or is it easier being authentically yourself?
I would say it's easier to be yourself.
Yeah. Um, being yourself, you can't control somebody else's fetish anyway. The only thing you have to do is just be observant and listen to that sixth sense, that quiet voice, that still voice, as some people call it. Those red flags that come up that we often ignore because we want to be with this person so bad. Sometimes that's triggered by our insecurities making us want to be with this beautiful person. Oh my God, he's so into me. He's so fit. He works out. He's gorgeous.
So,
We
what
put
about dating someone from the opposite spectrum? So, what if you're normally into a gorgeous, buff, nice body? What if you tried dating someone that had a dad body and maybe not as gorgeous as he used to be, but he ain't still like bad on the eyes?
if you interested, if you find him attractive, then do it. I mean, but if that's not your thing, don't force it.
I have physical limitations. I can't get someone else in my weight class. That's a heavyweight fight. I can't.
I
You're gonna
feel the
be
same way. I can't.
no. It's gonna be origami of the fupas. I can't. I can't. I can't do it. I'm not
I
gonna hold your
literally,
fupa, and you can't hold my. No, one fupa per relationship.
I
Either I got it or
literally,
you got it. We both can't have it.
I literally hate Golden. It's official. She said origami of fupas, bitch.
Shit, I understand because you trying to lift theirs, they trying to lift yours, and you trying to find somebody holding, and you only got this much to
N-
I don't
after
know.
you
I
get
There's some
past
brothers out there. There's some
that
heavyweights
fupa.
out there that got some big old packages, so they can get in it. They can get it in. That's one of the prerequisites. If we both meeting each other's with fupas, baby, we gotta have some things that's gonna go past the fupa and the boo boo.
I'm just telling you the truth. There was this one gentleman. I loved him. His face was gorgeous. He was a plus size gentleman, had an excellent job, wonderful conversation. When it came to intimacy, we're sitting there playing patty cake. There's nothing that we were doing. It was like,
Hot
okay,
bacon.
okay, turn this way, turn that way. I'm like, honey, we exercising. You might as well just put on Richard Simmons. We not doing nothing.
It's the Richard
Oh,
Simmons
so
for
that was
me.
heartbreaking.
No, I was like, look, we done burnt some calories. Let's just go to Subway, eat fresh. We friends.
I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of
This
you.
is the friendship.
I'm
But
absolutely
you
sick of
wanted to
you.
hunch on him and you couldn't. That's disappointing.
Wait,
Mm. Look, it wasn't totally disappointing, but I mean,
Got a
Oh,
free meal out of it.
okay.
I,
Well,
I was
yes,
about to say, I got to put home
yes,
somewhere.
yes.
so I feel like I'm in that interesting category where I'm not like I'm in the middle. I'm like chubby fat. I'm fat nonetheless, but
You thick.
I'm fat. I'm a fat ass, and I love it because I shit. But I'm in that interesting kind of weight spot where I can do both. Like, so I attract the skinny dudes, and I attract big dudes, and I'm all for it. Like, as long as you can give what
It
needs to
works
give, then baby,
physically.
let's go. We can do it. Now, I
Yeah.
do agree with Golden. Like, sometimes, all that movement and stuff, we can do 50-50. Like, we can go real aggressive. We can have the Olympics, the relay, do what we got to do. Other times, I just want to lay there
But I do feel
and
like
be comfortable.
sometimes I do feel like sometimes that when you are trying to pursue or date someone and they do have, the fupa and everything like that, if they've never been with someone that is of that size and they trying to maneuver you in, let's just be real, we all done been there. You may catch a cramp here doing a certain position this way. You may catch a cramp doing this certain position, and then sometimes you got bad knees. Sometimes you got a trick
Mm-hmm.
leg. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes you got issues that come along with being plus size, and you trying to get in the right position. You slip up and you don't caught a cramp and everything.
Baby, you got issue with your tissues, honey.
you know,
Them
you
fat
don't got a cramp
tissues.
and you
Mm-hmm.
you ready to go. Like get your ass up off me.
Yes,
What's up.
ma'am.
You
I
know.
liked that was the one thing though. I really like thick dudes more than I did thin dudes. And still do. Um I like a dad bod, especially when he hairy and you can tell his like he got a little belly, but he still got his muscles. You know what I'm saying? You can tell
Hmm.
he's still strong. He real
Strong,
strong
real
still.
strong.
He just got a little belly because he worked, but he look good in his clothes. He smell good,
So he
baby.
don't have
Oh,
He
one.
can
He
still
don't
lay
have
that
one too
pipe.
oh
many.
yes.
Right. He don't
Yes,
have
I
one too many
like that.
beers over the years.
And you know what else I like about him?
Having hot flashes.
If my ass get a little thick, guess what? He gonna roll with it and he still gonna toss me. He still gonna take me. He gonna bounce me all over this goddamn room. Cause I'm a tall drink of water.
A
So I
Hmm.
need
man who
somebody
can
who
still
can.
pick up a fat
That's
bitch. Yes.
right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
honey.
But once again,
Whew.
it's working. Like right, like we're able to connect and do what needs to be done. As Bambi said, we not fighting, we not exercising, we're not playing origami like Golden
So,
said.
so let
I
me
don't know.
ask you
How does
this:
it become exercise?
Does size matter then?
You
What
know
are you
what?
talking about?
Ooh, let Golden.
I
I'm
think
gonna let.
you're
We
right.
Mm.
talking about the package. It's the bird. Does the size matter with the bird?
Okay,
Who
well
want to go first?
let me tell you the fupa to penis ratio.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on,
The
speak.
if you are 300 and over, you have to deduct 2.5 inches of penis. So let's just say if the gentleman comes to you with 8 inches, that is getting deducted down to fives. So can you feel a five and still be alive?
This bitch, I cannot.
I mean, but if he's coming with the 10, then you get a solid, probably about eight at 7.5%
Yeah.
of the penis will enter the body. Okay, that's great. So you have penetration, but if he comes with a fupa, now you have to do the math on him. So
Hmm.
now he's
So that's five
deducting
inches
your,
gone.
I'm about, we friends.
That's
This is
five
a
We
inches
friends.
gone.
friendship, or it's a lesbianic experience. It
Come on, lesbianic. You know what?
Yes.
So I used to think that, and then I met someone, a photographer, and when his body was everything, but then when he took them pants down, I was like, oh
you
shit.
you
I
couldn't
was
picture
like,
that.
well, I mean, I'm here. We gonna move forward because but I was disappointed as fuck. But let me tell you something. The way he worked me over, I when we were done, I had to look again and be like, wait a minute. Why do I feel like I've just been assaulted and I've had bigger and I have never felt this worn out? Like he knew what to do with it.
With
Now he was the one and only in that size that was able to get past the gates of Keisha and make me feel like that because he
Those are
was
my
not
favorite
big.
ones. Those are my favorite
But
ones.
he taught me something that day. So then I was like, well, maybe these motherfuckers just don't know how to use it because this motherfucker,
he was a short,
he got me together.
but he gave you big dick energy.
He gave me energy, and when I was done, I felt like I was wore out by one.
Mm.
Can I get his
It's
name?
yes, you can. I will give you his information. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. That's
He
what
don't
friends
like
is
me no more
for.
because I'm not big anymore, and but
Well, I got
but
all the weight that you lost, so
let
just
me tell
pass that.
Not wait a minute. You know, Golden.
she
What?
I'm sick of her. I'm just girl.
She threw it. I caught it. I mean,
eh,
that's
I
how it
see.
went.
Hey, now. But honestly, those are my favorite type of men because I'm sorry, I appreciate it like my walls. So for me, I'm good around the 8 to 9. I'm even good with 7. It does what it needs to do for me. I know they ain't for everybody, but my walls are very fragile and delicate. Okay, I can't be
mm,
having all that nothing going on.
mm, mm. That's right. They come with that energy thinking they ain't got to do nothing. And you know what? Let me tell you one thing that I hate when somebody tell me get on top and ride. No, you lazy bitch. I didn't come over here for this. No,
Mm-mm.
It was the conviction for me.
No, no, no.
no.
She said,
Uh-uh.
I
"No,
If I
you
want to
lazy
do it
bitch."
because I want to rub on your chest and look at you and I want to control you, circle, that's one way. But if you just laying there, you want me to get on do all the work, bitch. Bye. I'm gonna go to the gym. I can do some squats at the gym. I don't need this
I hate the ones who only want to eat you out for like 10 seconds, but want you to suck and slob on it for 40 minutes
forever.
an hour.
Forever,
Mm-hmm.
forever,
Mm-hmm.
ever, forever,
Yeah.
ever.
You know what,
Inconsiderate
baby?
ass.
At least I still
Come
got
on.
walls.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
anyways,
So my next question is that is it easier for here and for the audience? Is it easier to date being a top or bottom or verse?
Well, I'm a power verse, so
Ooh. Power verse. Tell me about that, Golden.
I don't. I had to make something up. Shit, I don't even know how to get in
You
this
know what? Just
conversation.
see.
I had
But
I
you know,
had to make
power verse
something.
is a real thing though.
Oh well, look at that.
So
Okay,
yeah.
it's not in there.
I'm a bottom with
So
range.
you bottom with
Bottom
range.
with range.
In my younger years, when I was a 20 to 35-year-old woman, I thought that I was supposed to be June Cleaver. Now that I'm the 35 plus close to 50-year-old woman, I'm ready to break backs in.
Ooh,
Hmm.
okay
That's
now,
all I want to do.
yes.
I don't want nobody touching me. I don't want nobody touching Keisha Bebe. Nobody. Like, mm-mm. If me and Bay break up, I will never bottom again. It's not happening. You gonna have to have these titties on your back. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Or
You know,
stomach,
I
however you
mean,
like it.
being verse definitely has this because back in my mid 20s, yeah. Jasmine,
Where'd
come
she
back.
go?
Come back,
She
Oh,
Jasmine. You know that she just,
she done left.
where'd she go?
but she's still, girl,
Come
ghost,
back.
ghost of
I
Christmas
mean, I'm just
past.
being real. I don't, it's something, I don't, I'm just not there. I think you a different person sexually when you get older. Whoever you were when you were younger sexually, you're gonna either be that and more, or you're gonna be something totally different. That's just like the evolution of sexuality. So,
Well, yes, because in my younger years, I used to do that. Put me in 70 positions. Now my favorite
hmm
position is plank. Um,
Did you say plank?
yes.
Can you
Wait,
describe plank for us?
wait, because I,
Did you see that moving move? I think it was like a thing where everybody was planking. And
yes,
you just lay flat.
it was a trend. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. That's my favorite
so
position. Plank,
just,
just plank.
So
I
flat on
I
your
can do
back.
it at it. I do it in all genres. In the bed, on the floor, in the car. I plank.
so you could do like
Yes.
different poses. You could toot your booty up.
No,
Lift.
it's
No,
just
the
flat.
plank
That's
Oh,
is
too
just flat,
oh, so
flat,
you
flat.
just,
flat.
But you got a big
damn,
ass,
girl.
Golden. You ain't gonna be flat.
Yes, she
Well,
is.
I guess that's why
She gonna
plank
either lay on her
works for
back or
me.
her stomach.
Well, that's why plank works for me. I don't have nothing else
It
for you.
is.
I don't. I'm
She
almost
said, that's
40.
it.
I
That's
ain't got
all.
nothing else. Mm-mm.
Why she say like
Plank.
she old, bro? I'm
I am.
almost
She
40.
did, didn't she? She is
I
not
am.
old.
I am almost 40. You get this plank and
And
this hot piece of cornbread, and we gonna watch this Lifetime movie.
I
It's a hot
definitely
piece of cornbread for me.
now what I will say I'm definitely not trying to do a marathon. Like, I don't want nobody in me for hours and hours and hours. I don't want no money long experiences, and I'm not trying to be in nobody for hours and hours. It don't take all that. If that's what you need, I am not the gentle person for you.
I like rounds. We could take like 15, 20, maybe 30-minute
I can
break.
do rounds, but I'm not trying to do hours. And I mean, that's just something. Mm-mm,
Sometimes I
mm-mm.
want a full day just for fun. I want to go to the amusement park some days.
But and that's okay, right? That's still not an everyday out. Like every time it's hours and hours. And I'm not mad at nobody who likes it that way. I'm just saying about 30 minutes with you playing at my walls, I want you out. Get out. Like we didn't it's just like church. We ain't gotta be here all day to do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
I got shit to do. Money on the table. I need to go get it. So you need to get out.
I
She
don't
said what she
mind. I
said.
don't. I don't mind a couple of rounds, like Lily said. If you guys are planning a day, I
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the day. Like
Mm-hmm.
give me 20 minutes, let's do brunch.
Yeah.
Let's talk dirty during brunch. Let me lick on some things and choke a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like let's
Yeah.
go back into dinner and we'll get another 30 minutes in. But if we top it at 2-3 hours, I'm gonna have to take some Motrin. We gonna have to rub
Mm-mm.
some biofreeze. Like it ain't even gonna be sexy. Like you got that? Okay, let me get
Yeah.
that Motrin now. I want you to pull this hamstring. Get a little bit of rope. And the rope's not even
Yes.
sexy. It's not even bondage. Please hold this leg to the side so I don't catch that Charlie horse again. No.
And I
Let-
love
My God,
foreplay.
today.
Like I love foreplay.
Ugh.
I
You don't like
do. I love.
foreplay?
She said, "Wait a minute." Golden said, I
I'm sorry.
mean,
Let
like
me
I
mute
love
my
like
mic.
not all the time, but I like a little foreplay. I like a little, football and cheerleader. Or in my case, I want to be major red. I don't want to be no goddamn cheerleader. I want to be the major in the band and the football player. Goddamn it, that's what I want. That type of shit. Not all the time, because like I said, Golden earlier, you gonna get diva one night, and the rest of the nights you gonna get bonnet. I done said
Mm.
what I said.
No, these gentlemen be coming over with their Starbucks and Newport breath. I can't. I can't. Please go in there and Listerine, and then they get insulted, and then they beards. I'm tired of catching beard rash. I really am. It is a thing. Like,
That
please
means they
stop
ain't oiling
catching
their
it.
beers in.
They're not keeping it soft if it's doing it. You got some old,
Right.
you got damn SOS pad down there, girl.
Please, them. We not even gonna talk
Rubbing
about
your
the one.
pussy.
They can
I was trying.
texturize their beards, by the way. They just got to put in the work. Like I
They don't.
said, selfish asses,
They don't.
lazy.
I
Mm.
mean, let's be real. It's nice if you get some dial on the balls. Okay, so
Oh, mm-mm, I don't
mm-mm.
play that.
So we got them
If
kind of
them
niggas.
pants come
Well,
down,
some men don't know how to wash down there. It's too
well,
gay.
you either gonna learn, you gonna learn today, because I'm gonna take you in and I'm gonna show you how to wash, and then you're gonna take your ass home because I'm not gonna do all that. I remember having to touch. I remember having to show somebody that you actually supposed to put deodorant down there too, boo boo. That ain't just for women to put deodorant down there. That's for you too, niggers. It's for you too. You got
Cause
glands
that
down there
coochie
that can
stank.
smell like arms and
Stank.
shit. Put you some deodorant down there. I know you smell that shit. You smelled it,
And
You
use
know, when they
wet
be
wipes.
fiddling and then they,
No,
and
that's
then
how
want to,
everybody's
but
catching cancer.
quickly to say what somebody else smell like. Quickly, for some of these dudes, they quick to tell a female what she smell like. Um, nigga, you been smelling. You should have smelled your ass all damn day long. Cause soon as you walked in with your clothes on, I smell. Yes, Jatari. In between your thighs and the creases there are glands there. The same glands that are under your armpits. You are to put deodorant there. Yes, that will help with smell, sweat, and odors. Absolutely.
We will also put the lawsuit for Johnson and Johnson and Shower to Shower in the subtitles
Yeah,
down. No, you're
yeah,
not
don't
supposed to
use the
put
powder,
deodorant.
okay? But like I said, deodorant. And you don't have to do the one with aluminum and all that. You can get some, natural, some rock salt that helps too.
Oh, that burns.
The rock salt burns you?
Yeah.
Do your rock salt have magnesium, aluminum in it or something?
You can't put salt on the cat. It's like a
Oh
slug.
well, I said in the creases, and this was for the gentleman kind. So no, please.
He
The poon
said
poon is very, she's very
Wait a
sensitive. You
minute.
can't.
Wait a minute.
slug.
Are we just gonna skip what Golden just said?
Like a slug.
What? It burns. Oh well, I didn't. You know what?
Dried up like
I would really be walking like a
Mm-mm.
lady for a couple of
Nope.
days. Just-
Message me, Jatari. I'll tell you what kind you can use if you're sensitive. If it's burning, if it burns down there, it should burn under your arms too. If that deodorant is breaking you out.
Mm.
And don't use the deodorants that look like gel. What is it? The kind that you want to use more like the
like that
powder
debris. Oh
kind.
no.
If you're going to use that, that gel kind tends to burn African American skin.
It sure do.
Yeah, that clear stick. Don't use that. Mm-mm.
Well, if you got a vajayjay, don't put none of that down there. Don't.
And this is for our gentlemen, like
Yes.
those individuals, females and males that were born
Peace.
with balls. This
Yes.
is for them.
I would like you to call them the lucky ones. Thank you.
The
I
lucky
do
ones.
call them lucky.
Yes, the lucky ones. We are the cursed.
Girl, bye.
Mm. Mm. When
Lucky
you
got the
wouldn't
most
want to
love.
switch, we could switch right now. I would run out
I
my
don't want to
house.
do
If
that. I don't want to
you
do
said
that.
you want to switch right now, barefoot, I
I
would
do
run
not. No.
out of my home and slap this vagina on you.
It's too much of a science project. I
I
ain't got time for
mean,
that.
so listen, I want to be able to give her back, but no, when you get her back, she gonna have some more miles on her. Baby, I'm taking her ass for a ride. Listen, I want to know what it feel like. So, baby, I'll make sure she's safe, that she don't come back with no communicable anythings or pregnancies. But, baby, she gonna have some more miles on her.
Please, putting her on is going for a ride. You be like, take this heifer off. I need another one.
Oh, brother, bull.
We say, not this one. I promise you, I'm not
Mm-mm.
ungrateful. Not this one.
You need to start at the high school level. This one has got a doctorate. Mm-mm.
Ooh,
Mm-mm.
she might need to come with an FBI warning label.
She does. She does.
I'll be like, look, they be sitting out my door, and I'm like, I sent her back home. She in Florida now. She no longer here.
How
Can
did
you
we get
please
here?
go
Oh,
find
yeah.
her correct
did
zip
we-
code?
She know
How?
here.
Mm-mm. Yeah, well, the first time you wake up in your bed wet, you be like, "What is this?" Don't worry, just sleep with underwear.
What you mean?
Sleep.
It's just wait, huh?
Juicy,
I'll talk to you later.
baby. She juicy. She drooling.
It just like turns on like a faucet. And, wait, how?
I'll talk to you. Just turn on like a
Because in our world, that means we pissed on ourselves.
no.
Well, in our world, that's what it means. Or you just got some sweaty balls. You hot. You might
That's a
want
lot
to
of
put a
sweat.
fan.
I'm like, please use that deodorant that did, honey. Because that's a
Or you
lot
done
of
had a
sweat.
wet dream. Hold on. Or you done had a wet dream.
That happens to
Vaginal
me.
secretion is normal. It
Yes.
it represents ovulation. It represents vaginal cleaning if you've had too much
Oh,
intimacy.
okay.
It represents lubrication if you get aroused. Trust me, you can pull
See.
slime out of it every morning if you in a good mood.
It's too much of a science project. I like to be able to shake and go. I ain't got time for all this.
That's
You
why
gotta
she said the
make
lucky
sure
ones.
the acid is this right balance and the pH, and then you got all these chemicals. And if you can't put this down, they can't do this. That's too much. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Shouts out to y'all. Yes, I'm sorry. I do accept my place as a lucky one. I'm sorry. I do.
Thank you.
I can't.
So, did you tap on what the dating apps do for people's mental psyche who get caught up in?
You know, we started talking about CUDA,
apps.
so we done
We can come back.
all the way off of
We can
that.
come back.
I
Yeah,
can't
let's
even-
just talk.
I
Let's talk
can't
about the
even-
psyche.
So
Because-
I just let y'all go wherever we want to go. Wherever we want to go is on y'all.
So I remember for me, it was a form of addiction, like the chase of talking to people and the conversation and all that other shit. It was you can become addictive to that. So she said the bitch said shake and go like she was making chicken. Did. She
Oh.
did.
Ah, ah,
Oh my God! Wait.
ah, ah, ah,
Oh.
ah.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
We gotta take a break. We gotta let me wrap back out the word from hell. I don't know. We'll be right back.
You don't know who the word from.
Oh my God, Jesus, Jesus, my Jesus, my Lord Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, we back.
My stomach hurts. He made my stomach hurt.
What was you saying?
And now my fat ass on some chicken. Shit.
I'm done. I am done.
Okay.
Okay. Stefan, what were you saying? Stefania,
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
what were you saying?
Nothing. I still have visuals in my head. That's why I paused.
So,
It's the
what?
visuals for
Share with us
me.
the visuals that you were having.
I like chicken and I like dicking. So it was a whole moment for me.
My mute.
That could be a whole restaurant chain now.
A, a
Chicken and Dickens.
chicken leg in one hand and a third leg in the other.
So, what we gonna call it?
Oh.
Billy's.
We gonna call it what?
Billy's.
Oh, call it in and out.
In and out.
Oh.
Oh, Zala said tell them to wash their toes and feet. Mm-mm. See,
Mm-mm.
Oh.
you remember the chicken hoe from that movie back in the day? I do.
What chicken hoe?
Right.
What you mean, what
Oh,
chicken hoe?
what chicken hoe?
What line of questioning is this? What chicken?
But I
Bambi,
really
tell them
what
about the
movie is
chicken
that?
hoe.
What movie was that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What chicken hoe is we talking about?
Stop
Why
saying
was the
chicken.
chicken a hoe?
That's what baby said. It's a chicken hoe. So
Well,
what's the
ain't all
chicken hoe?
chickens hoes technically?
It says Savon Do you remember the chicken hole from from that movie back in the day? Who was the chicken
Who
hole?
was a chicken hoe? I didn't even know a chicken could be a hoe.
Oh Jesus.
Now we know she was a chicken nugget hole back in the day. Savon used to do the grilled chicken nuggets. Is that what he's talking about?
Mm-mm. They were having sex and she had a box of chicken throwing chicken at Dave Chappelle. You don't remember that skit?
No, I don't do Dave Chappelle. He was
Girl.
I
never
gotta go
funny
look
to
that one
me.
up.
He was never funny to me.
Well, it
Oh,
was a movie. It wasn't on the Dave Chappelle show.
If he was in it, I didn't watch it.
Oh well.
okay.
And
I'm
she
back.
said what she said, Lord Jesus. Well, we've been talking about cooties and chicken holes.
I'm done. Nope.
Let's actually talk about leaking hoo ha's
I'm
and
done.
booty holes. So, do you think it's easier to date being on a dating app, being a top or a bottom
um,
or verse?
I mean, being verse, you have you got the opportunity of both sides. You know, being a top or a bottom. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
I've
it.
experienced both sides. So if I put on my profile that I'm a top, then all I get is ass pics all day, and I'm like, well, bitch, it's ooh a booty. Wow, I've never seen one of those before. At least being a bottom, you see in a range of sizes with dicks at least, but it's still the same thing though. It's like, ooh, a dick.
I've never
Not
seen one of
seen
those
that
before.
before. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it just got oh, and then when you verse, everybody's verse. So then I don't know.
You
Verse,
get holes and booties. I
I
mean, you
don't
get
know.
holes
I
and dicks.
just
It's too many damn
Jatari
bottoms.
said he's never used a dating app. Oh, well, lucky you. You met everybody in church.
Mm-mm.
No, child, you better be careful. That's a whole topic in itself.
The church is a virtual dating app, by the way. You
I'm
show up every Sunday, put on your best facade, and be phony as hell, impressing each other so you can win a sex session. And all the women in the front is sitting up there with
Oh,
their drawers off trying to tempt the pastor.
What church is this?
I usually get the deacons and the preachers.
All the churches down here in Nashville, honey. Every last one of them sitting there with their panties off trying to be the first lady.
Oh, okay.
I was
Thank
almost
the
the
Lord
first
I'm in
lady too.
Florida.
YouTube is a dating app. Have you seen these damn comments?
Oh,
A lot of people that met in YouTube comments.
Especially Bammy's ass.
May I remind you? Hold on. Exhibit A and Exhibit B.
Baby,
Yeah, I
the
know who
shit
it
that we
is.
could tell you guys of these last, what, two
Two
years?
and a half
Almost
years.
three?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch. And Savon, you know that's not true. You know when the dick comes through, you analyze it. Hold on. You analyzing dick balls, veins, coloration, dick head length. After so long though, like maybe it's just me. You gotta have some personality with that dick or that ass. I'm not interested in just the dick
Yeah.
itself. I've seen several dicks. I've tasted several. I've thrusted up on several. At some point, that shit get old. You gotta have some personality too.
So, do you think it creates a mental psyche being on dating apps?
If you out there, I mean, think about it. How overwhelming it could be, and then trying to figure people out, and then try to make sure are they a killer, bitch? Are they gonna get me there and chop me up and Jeffrey Dahmer my ass, or are they? What about the ones that you have friends that are on the app? This is what used to happen. We have friends on the app, and we would actually swap pictures with each other. Be like, some bitch, wasn't he just in your DMs? Didn't he just leave your house? Like that's one thing about being in a trans community and being on these apps. We pretty much all know each other. So, bitch, we gonna send the pics out and we gonna get the deets. And they on there talking about some. Well, this is my first time. I've never done this before, bitch, and I won Lotto 5 times this year. Girl, go on with that lie. They all virgins and ain't never been with nobody. How many people, Jasmine, done told you this was their first time and they ain't never been with nobody like you, and they want to act like you was deflowering them, and you was probably their 15th one that night.
Not the
It's
15th.
that for me.
Jasmine.
Huh?
Oh man, she looking around. Oh
Huh?
my god.
I mean, when you get to the point, at Savon, that's why I stayed away. I mean, when you get to the point where literally you want them to come in, y'all not speaking to each other, y'all not looking at each other, y'all just getting to the deed and leaving. I mean, that's cute if that's for you, but for me, that type of desolate, unattached
Wait, what?
energy is not working. I'm getting back on dating apps after the white crack whore tried to yell at me over a man that ain't one. Wait,
It's the crack whore for me.
tried to
That's
yell
why I
at
was
me
like,
over a
wait.
man that ain't want his ass. I mean, girl, they be very
Oh.
territorial into these
Well, was the dick good?
Jeffrey,
Was the ass good? I
these
have
Jerry
questions.
Springer dating app streets.
I feel like it's just it's just nothing but bottoms on there now.
I don't know. I still have an active profile on Grinder.
I guess it depends on the
I like to
areas
see
too.
what these hoes is up to today, and ain't shit changed.
A lot more catfish and bots. That's about it.
There's a
Ain't
whole
shit
lot of
changed.
what they say, a lot of fishing going on in this river. Ain't catching
It's a
nothing.
Exactly.
lie. Everybody deep. Everybody want a connection. Everybody looking for. Girl, shut up. What are you doing right now?
Oh, I do love a good bottom who wants to have a good top experience. I
Say
do
what?
love those. A good bottom who wants to have a good topping experience.
You mean their first time topping or something? You
Mm.
like that?
First time
What
topping,
what
yeah.
what what about it that gets you
I don't
juiced?
know. It was always been my thing. Like especially my younger when I first started out having sex and whatnot, I would get a whole bunch of bottoms who apparently
Mm-hmm.
they say they haven't topped before. They would say, but they would be they would say they was bottoms. Like yeah, they would keep me up thinking I was gonna give them a dick. And depending on the night it was, you probably could. But see, sometimes I want to
So
be
they
dicked
would
down.
tell you a bottom, they a bottom, and y'all would connect, and then they would flip you.
Yes.
What in the
Because
fuckery?
I
I
can
don't.
do bottom on bottom. I'm a lesbian, so I can do
No, I
bottom on
get
bottom.
that. I
But
understand
yeah,
that. The term is usually like bottom verse, right? Like, but to show up that you a bottom, and then I get there thinking I'm about to get dug into, or you get here and I'm thinking I'm about to get dug into. You gonna go deep sea fishing for Christ,
So
and
would you be a bottom with range or a verse bottom?
actually, I guess I might be verse now.
So you're the
yeah, because
and.
verse is more like equal. Bottom with range is like I prefer bottoming, but I can do it.
I don't know.
So you would
Is
be
there
the
in
and.
between?
That would be
I'm the
and.
Well,
and. Yes, I'm
but
and.
when I
I'm and.
You
and
and.
I'm and.
that's right. There you go.
Right there.
We done gave you a category. You and.
I'm and.
Okay.
Wait a minute. The film girls turn into trade while they're being performed on. After they nut, they go right back into cis mode.
Oh yeah, child. All the time.
Oh, I I've never been with a film before, so I don't know.
I'm mad that
Define
I'm left out
mass
of all
bottom.
these
A
categories.
masculine bottom. Yeah, they're masculine. They're
I
not
think
they're not in
Bushwing.
cis mode.
To me, it's
They the
Bushwing.
ones that want to do all that and
Butch
and
Queen.
punching each other in the chest and all that other shit that
Take
I'd be
my.
like, why are y'all in there barking at each other? Just this gets
It'd be worse on the pornos. Have y'all seen the pornos where it's like two men?
and
It's just
spitting on each other and shit.
exactly like that's exactly how
It,
it is.
it's the barking for me.
They do.
It's like a bulldog dog and a rock wild. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
very interesting. It's very
And they be
interesting.
and I'll be like,
And that's exactly
okay.
what they be doing.
Yes.
And then they be trying to do all this stuff. Yeah, fuck me, nigga, fuck me. Oh, it's a lot at time. Jasmine.
Savon, all them types. Yeah.
But personally, I don't really care about gender expression. So you can be mass, female,
Yes.
whatever. Like as long
I
as
just
we can
want you to
have
be
fun,
into it.
right?
But I tell you, if I'm doing you and you punch me in my titty, I'm probably gonna beat you the fuck up.
I'm
Don't
done.
that shit. This is not
Wait.
the.
I am
This
So
is
done.
not
Savon, do you like
WWF.
What
to be
kind
choked a
of
little bit?
move? No, no one likes that, Lily. Stop
What
asking.
y'all don't
You
like to be
ask
choked a
that
little bit,
all the
just a
time.
little bit, not to.
Don't
I
nobody
mean,
like
Some people
suffocation.
do. No, they
I do.
golden. They
What?
do.
That
Some
turns me
people
What?
on.
do. They
Okay.
like that
I
while
feel
they
like if he
No.
don't
being.
choke you a little bit
No.
while he fucking you, he don't love you.
No.
That's
No.
just
I
how I
think that's
feel.
how. I think that's how a lot of accidental murders happen. But
I was gonna say that killed the last dragon. We're not doing it.
and the last
Why?
dragon as well.
I'm done. Check please. Check please. No.
Just
No. And then it's so-called straight men that have been on the other side of the coin and they want your experiences and
Yeah.
females don't
oh choke them.
we serve up bottom hot after a hot
Yeah.
dinner we just turn over we don't wash
Yeah.
we wash it that's what you get
They.
if you
It's
want
you.
bottom you gonna get bottom you get
So
bottom
here's the
dweller.
So here's what happens. A lot of men find out that prostate stimulation and massaging actually makes their climatic experience that much more greater.
Hmm.
And once they find that out, they can't unknow that. And how do you get to that point? I think it's a discussion, but there are men that want to be stimulated in that way,
Some
but
men like to be
not
paid.
by someone who is not you know, a female. You know what I'm saying? It's not gay in that way because they want their woman, their wife, it's like to put it to help you understand it's like your clitoris being stimulated, except it's in the other area. Once you have that feeling, you want that feeling again, and it's just
Oh,
what you like.
and it's very simple. You want to know what they need to do? Ask for it.
Yes, ask
Ask
for it, be open about it. You're right. A lot of times there's a lot of hang-ups because in the in a lot of the communities, and I'm going to speak from the black community perspective because I can't speak from the Caucasian because I only play one on TV, so I'm not really her.
I'm done.
But from the African American experience, if a black male even says that he's interested in it, it's like he's automatically, emasculated and gay. So that stops a lot of those transparent discussions because then women feel like, oh my God, you gay? You want a dick? No, I don't want a dick in it per se, but
All they have to do is ask. Do you know how many women are just like me, very open, very honest? You just have to
mhm,
live your truth. The
you
problem
have
is
to have a connection. That's right.
I have found a lot of men who have played the role of dibbling and dabbling with homosexuality, then coming back. And I'm like, all you had to do was ask.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I thought only men could do it. No, that's what the sex store is for. I can walk you around the room just like everybody else. And so now what? It, it,
I
it
mean,
to me, it just
that's
doesn't
true.
make
So,
any
so
sense.
he's
If you're
telling you
not,
that he only went there because that only a man. Because now,
no, only a man was willing to do it. He didn't want to lose the masculinity. And he didn't want his secret to get out that he liked that. And
there you
women,
go. The
like he
secret.
said, women get mad and they tell your business in the streets. And he didn't want that. And
But
I'm like, that's
the
ridiculous.
the only thing that I question about that, here's what I question about that, is the fact that it's simple attraction. You might want it up your butt. but you still got to get hard for that moment. And if you're not attracted to that person, it's not going to happen. It's not a, you know what I'm saying? You still have to have attraction there.
I,
So
I
I don't
I've had
buy that it
scores for
was
people I
just
wasn't
because it
attracted
was a dude.
No,
It was,
I
you know what
slept
I'm
with a man that
saying?
looked like a primate. He looked like a whole primate, like that gorilla that Jazz always plays with the diarrhea. That's what he looked like with
Oh
with
my
a little suit
God.
tie on, and it was the best day I ever had. You don't have to
Yes. Come
physically,
on.
yes,
Mm.
you don't physically have to be attracted to have good sex.
Mm.
You need.
So
So
let me
hard.
ask you a question. Only a female can eat your coochie, right? That's cool.
Knock yourself out. It's a coochie. It's gonna
You gonna
do
let her
what it
eat your coochie? Is what I'm
when
asking you.
women get wet during rape. Does does that mean you enjoyed it? No, your body will do what it does.
But if you're, we're not talking rape. We're talking willingly. Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, if you're willing to do it, your body will do what it's designed to do. If you're having consensual, you be like, okay, this is I hate to say it, a lot of women do this. I'm just gonna get this over with and get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women have done that. That's not anything new. I'm gonna give it to you and I'm gonna go. I'm never gonna talk to you again. This was a bad situation.
Yeah.
That don't stop the
Mm.
fact that you came 2 times. You ain't never gonna come back.
Bitch. I don't know. It's gonna change the fact of me. I might come back again if I didn't want to do this, but bitch, you
I,
had me came two times.
it's like that Jason Voorhees. It's like, okay, if he's like pull it down, I'm like, all right, look here, Jason, you gonna get this, and I'm gonna get home. Okay, you gonna get in the car. I'm like, woo, I made it. I made it. Never going back there. I'm not attracted to him. It was just a situation, and people underestimate the power of a situation. It
Mm-hmm.
can be. It's the fact that we're grown and we don't get to sneak around anymore. Sneaking
Yep.
is the new stimulant. I
It's
mean,
fun,
you ever had sex in the garage with the garage door going up? You like, you better finish before the neighbors see us. Let's
baby.
go.
I
It's
lived on
just
a very busy street, and I had it bent over a goddamn banister where all the cars could see me.
Yes, honey.
And it was at nighttime, so when they had to come up, the lights would hit, so you can't see nothing but weave bobbing. Woo,
Bobbing. Yes.
baby.
Yes. Sneaking is the new sexy. So I
Yeah,
mean, you don't really have to be attracted to people at
you
our
don't.
age. It's the
Oh,
thrill.
wait, I'm not gonna say that. I have to be attracted. I can't just do it just to be doing it.
Mm, that make
It's
one of
something about you, even if it's just your left ear. Something has got to be attractive about you.
well, I'm gonna just say you don't have to be all the way attractive. Like you said, the left ear is attractive. That's good enough. Something on you I like.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. There's been some people. The only thing that I liked about them was the nature trail.
Ooh, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
it
was
is.
it.
Mm.
There was one guy. He wasn't cute, but he had the most gorgeous legs, and I just loved from the waist down. Everything was beautiful. From the waist up, it was a catastrophe.
Oh, you
Oh,
got the Monet. Mm-hmm.
not a catastrophe.
But I never turned down the opportunity to experience that conflict because it was a very conflicting moment. I had a lot of I forced a lot of traumas on myself through that.
Mm.
My
Well,
God, today.
we have touched on.
So Zana said we nasty. Zana, let's talk about the
Not a
stuff
nasty
that you
too.
don't want us to know about.
Okay.
See, we're just talking about it openly. That's all.
You know she's very private. She's a private whore.
Those are the ones that be the nastiest.
I
Not
know.
a
Yo,
private.
she nasty. She
The one
Y'all,
nasty.
that sneak.
She
y'all
can
leave
never ever
Silent
deny
alone.
that.
Leave the
I,
No,
I'm
baby
not
alone.
Silent
saying
ain't
that she.
innocent.
I'm not attacking Xylent. I'm just saying the quiet, private types are the ones that get into the most gutter butt shit.
I'm not attacking. I'm telling the truth. She's nasty. She a nasty girl.
Not the gutter, but even though being out in the trenches, the girl.
I love her
She
though.
said she don't need to be
I
doing
love her.
nothing.
But that's why I love her. She keep her shit to herself. You ain't gonna hear about it. She keep them niggas in
She ain't the
check.
only one to keep it
In
to herself.
check. Oh,
You know
That's
you
I
why
are
need
you
to
wrong.
don't
learn.
know, because she ain't the only one keeping it to herself.
I need to be like that.
I'm not coming. I'm just saying, listen, I have the vision of Christ. I see what y'all nasty hoes is doing when y'all don't think nobody looking.
Uh-uh.
Mm. Nasty, put some clothes on, why don't you?
I love it. It's all natural. Just do it.
Okay, so Zyla said the only thing nasty. Let me see.
What's the
The
shit?
only thing
Is
nasty
that I dance
is
nasty?
that I
I'm a
dance
whore on the
nasty.
dance floor. Baby, unfortunately, whoredom does not stay on the dance floor. It follows you.
Oh.
The dancing is the advertisement. It's the commercial
Has
Welcome to
for
the
the
anybody
shade.
product.
those great nights on the dance floor and they couldn't follow it up when you got them home?
That has happened. I was so disappointed.
I tried not to go out on the dance floor.
Why?
I
Because
just
I was
I
just
just
gonna
don't.
ask that. What do you have against dance floors?
Too many babies can be made out there on the dance floor. Have y'all ever been on the dance floor? The dance floor be all sticky and shit. Ugh.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it
What
usually
smells
club do
from
you
like
be going
drinks.
to? Right, that's the
it,
drinks.
it smells
Were
like
you?
Guinness
Wait a
being
minute. Wait a minute. Were you at the Eyes Wide Shut party, or were you at the club?
I was at the club.
Bitch, I don't know what club that you was at where they fucking on the dance floor.
On
That
the
was more of a
dance.
swingers bar. That was a swingers club where you heard bottles being popped out and busted against walls where they're
Oh my
flying out of.
God, no.
Oh, you've not been in one of those? Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
wait.
That was it. The
I,
first and only time I've been to one, it was in Fort Lauderdale.
it would be Florida.
really.
It was. It was someplace. It was
Florida
someplace
is not the
called
only place.
Cowboys or something like that in Fort Lauderdale, baby. They had this room. Mm-mm.
So
And
the
somebody
glass
touched my
bottle was.
hair, and I screamed because I was like, "Bitch, ain't no telling where your hands be in. Why do you have your hands in my hair?" I
So
probably had lube in my
bottle
hair.
was. I'll be
Alrighty,
scared
on
with
that
that
note,
drink.
we've been on here for an hour and 18 minutes, y'all. We're gonna get ready to do final thoughts, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here because everybody got a life outside of this. And we've entertained everybody. I hope at least once. If not, So I've never had lube in. I've never had lube in here. I've had nut in here, but not lube in here.
As long as you got some shampoo and conditioner, it comes out.
Mm. I was just saying I probably had lube in my hair because it was in one of those
In your
rooms
hand.
and they was touching somebody and they touched my hair. So it could have been anything that went
Mm,
in my hair.
we just
Oh,
gonna call it lube.
we're gonna call it lube, but it could have been some oops.
Hmm. That's
Oh
why I started
my.
screaming. Started
Oops.
Oops,
screaming.
I did it again.
Mhm.
My hair was
Oh.
pregnant.
Oh no,
Yes.
gotta go to more.
Yes.
What if it's good? What if it has? Because it has a lot of protein. So wouldn't that be good for the hair?
It's good for the face.
I know it's
Not
good for the face.
stranger protein. Stranger.
Stranger danger.
It's definitely good for the face.
Well, that's
It's
why I
good if you
asked.
massage it on your booty too,
Mm.
like on your booty
Oh,
cheek.
like a booty mask.
Yes.
Oh, what? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All
Just
my
don't leave
life.
it
Mm.
out. Just
Life.
don't leave it on there so it gets sticky. Because if you leave it on there and it gets sticky, then you got a fishy smell afterwards.
Then you have a face
Uh oh.
peel.
What's up, ho? Speaking of hoes, I know last call for hoes. The
Ah, I
hoes ain't
can't with
coming in there.
her. I can't with
Yeah,
Babisha.
here she go, girl. Well,
Well, her,
hello.
look at her. She in the penthouse, honey. You see that picture, honey? She on her couch, honey. She's
Mm.
lounging.
Still naked, Jesus.
Okay, lounging, honey. I
But
was
Yeah,
look
over
at
here.
that
I,
skin, baby. Look at that skin. Luminescent.
yeah.
Love it.
Her
Love it.
skin is
Turn it to the
always
other
glowing.
side.
That is
Yeah.
adolescence. That's adolescence.
That's what that's what
that's
face
okay. Whatever
that's
gets the
what
job done.
success look like.
Okay.
It's what it look like.
That's what that extra protein that comes out of the fountain looks like.
Just let your
Yes,
soul
That's
glow.
that's what happens when you catch the face. That's what happens when you catch the face and don't swallow.
Mm. Well, dang.
Or sometimes you just don't even get a warning.
Yes,
Shit, they be like, yeah, well,
yes,
it
ma'am.
is
How
what it is.
how are you ladies
Chance
doing
can
this
come back.
evening?
We're
Just
doing well. How
nasty.
art
Just
thou?
gutter butt.
Girl, I was just sitting over here nasty grinding, honey.
Oh, gutter butt.
Nasty grinding.
On the couch,
Yes.
girl.
You know I feature Adina Howard, honey. Okay.
Yes,
On the
God.
couch.
Yes, on
Hmm.
the couch.
And I will be a
In front
freak
of my salad.
until the day, until
I'm
the
done.
dawn.
Only
And
when
we
it's
go row, row
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Oh.
minute. There was a
to
lot of.
the early
Wait.
morn.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what those studs be in the
She was
bed
singing.
doing.
Who?
Roof, roof,
Mark. Oh.
roof.
Uh,
I'm like, what are y'all
Ooh, let the
doing?
dogs out.
I be
you
want to
know,
go in there with a belt
so would y'all
and
ever
beat
date a
their
stud?
asses.
yes.
Who?
Oh my God.
Data who?
A stud.
I date them all the
Yeah.
time.
Um,
Cause you don't mean it. You
she don't mean that, girl.
Yes, I
She's, you
do.
know what? She play
I
too
date
much.
people that think they men all the time.
Ah!
My God, today.
and on that note,
Remove her
yeah.
from remove her square.
Swiftly now, swiftly.
She said I do every day.
I do.
Jesus.
They come over there acting like men. Please, I got more penis than they do. You better go home.
Low key, some of these studs though. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Child.
It's
Yeah.
all about this
They
stud life.
give.
You know what? I want to find me a nice FTM, very handsome, very together, very that. So
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do
Hmm.
with them?
Nothing.
the same thing I do with everybody else.
Eat they pussy?
Tongue it down.
I was gonna say some of these
What you
pussies
say?
so big they
Tongue
eat
it
back.
down, baby.
Wait, wait, huh? Wait a minute. Wait.
What you say?
Golden, did you
Yeah,
just
you better stop
wait?
talking about Big Shirley.
Ooh.
These
She
pussies
said
be they be eating back. There's clitorises that's bigger than dicks. There's
Sorry, that
pussies
is
that's
Female
a
to
female to
you know.
male
male is what
trans
a
woman.
FTM is,
It's
Jatari.
the male version. It's the male
Trans
version of a trans. It's a
trans
trans.
men.
It's a trans man.
And baby, some of them, let me tell you something.
she said that
That
pussy
will
eating
be
back.
the only way I will procreate. Because, baby, the way I will seed them, Lord Jesus. Ooh.
Ooh, some of them be
Mm.
fine. Yes, Lord. It nah,
You
it
know,
was. I
I
told
don't
y'all the
actually
story
want to
about the
meet one
trans
because I feel like I will lose my whole entire mind.
religion, okay? But I told y'all the story about the trans woman. It was one that I really wanted to date, but she wasn't.
So
Uh,
you're equal opportunist, huh?
I told you that's why I was
You,
like, I
I
think
think you're
I'm
more
more
pansexual.
pansexual. That's why I keep saying. I identify as gay, but I'm very much so. I love who loves me, basically type shit.
You're sexually fluent.
I'm a lesbian.
Don't worry, I was almost a lesbian. I went out to a club with Jazz and somebody showed me a titty and I thought it was fake. And I got a whole handful of real titty. And I was like, Jazz, what do I do? She said, put it down. Put it put it down.
But why did you?
Wait, wait,
Why
wait.
did you say this
Back
for?
up.
How did you get?
First of
How
all,
did
you
you
went
get
to a
to the
club with
city?
Jasmine and you had a whole titty in your hand. What club was
Yes,
this?
yes. It was
Where
But
one
was
of
she
the
this
said
at?
it.
it,
She said
they,
it like they was giving away free candy, and she just stuck her hand in the bowl.
what look,
Was this in
yes,
Atlanta?
yes, it was.
Mm, well,
And
you know,
and
they
one of the
they
yes, one of the performers lifted the top of the gown, and
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
he
that
thought
the
she had on a breastplate.
I did. And I'm like, oh, this looks great. I wish I had some of these. And I started feeling, I said, this covered in skin. And then Jazz is looking at me like, stop playing with it. I'm like, I can't. I done already invested. I got to continue. I got to finish this. 'Cause this is now my titty and we friends.
But she said, "What do I do?"
Well, continue giving it that damn good old breast exam.
Uh, the mammogram.
Make
But
sure there aren't any
I'm not
lumps.
gonna lie. I would trade these baby mama titties in for them titties any day. Mm. She can have all these memory glands. I want all that silicone. Put it here. Put it on my bosom. Take these skin flaps.
I can't stand her.
Yeah,
My
they
lord.
lie to you and tell you breastfeeding is good. It's a lie. It's the devil's milk. Don't give it to the children. Similac. Similac.
Mhm.
Oh, not
Give them
Why is
similar.
it the
full
devil's
bag
milk,
of
Golden?
Similac.
Infamil child.
I
Why
don't
is
care.
it the
Give them
devil's
cornbread.
milk?
Because please, whatever they treat you like a cow. You walk around smelling like cheese, and then you lose all your titties. I was a double D. Now I'm a C. He ate them. He's healthy and I'm sad.
Oh, why does Lily? Why do you have an open sign? What are you opening and
Okay,
closing?
girl.
What are you
Open
open
for this
for?
one. Girl, the ladder's outside her window.
Baby, she done upgraded. She got her a whole damn elevator
I
now,
gotta.
baby.
No, this is my office, so
Oh, you
the
working
ladder, the ladder
overtime?
comes in.
Okay, puts the
This is
work
not my
in.
home. This is my home office. Man, shut up.
My office hours are from.
Is that what we're calling it now, girl? Her sex dungeon. Okay.
Oh, I got a dungeon, but you ain't gonna see that. Can't put that on camera.
Girl, she flipped that camera around, girl. It's a whole swing over
Okay,
there.
I wanted to
that's
be in
just
one
Miss
the
of them
corner she's
things.
allowing us to see.
I ain't
Okay,
never been in
Miss
a swing
That's
before.
the
I
Peekaboo.
wanted
prayer
to be in
No,
a
corner.
swing.
look, Savon, she got different themes in the room. So that's the prayer corner.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
the
where
prayer
she
corner.
that's where she plays secretary. She
Mm-hmm.
put
That's
on
what she.
what's that? Mary J. Blige. I've been your secretary for 11 years.
Okay. This is where she does her church zooms.
I am. Yeah, you gotta have a special place to do that, but you
Mm-mm,
know you
that's
do.
that's where she plays the secretary. Mm-hmm.
Baby,
The suck
The
he said,
secretary.
Mm-hmm.
secretary.
ma'am, he
Secretary.
said, ma'am, you're only allowed to burn trash.
It
It
was.
is trash. It was a flick of the cigarette for me.
Right.
It is trash.
Alrighty, y'all. It's an hour and 30 minutes. We finna get up out of here because we gonna keep going on and on and on.
Yes, let me get
Bad
back to my
Misha,
dungeon.
tell her what porn site to get you on.
Oh Lord.
Girl,
Oh,
all of them. Why you trying to be funny? These lips and this mouth and this throat is known every.
Oh, we lost perception. I'm sorry about that.
Why you trying to be cute everywhere?
Oh, we
Mm.
lost perception.
not everywhere.
Fish starting to hit me up, honey. Okay.
Oh, not fish. And you ain't
Oh,
gonna do nothing but play this. Okay. So hold please
Girl,
for
this
just
time
one
has been
moment.
a cool the cat before.
For real.
Seriously.
No, for real. Lady, for real.
Biological.
But yeah,
Mm.
biological lady. Good. Sit down somewhere. Hold please. Good. No ma'am. Uh,
Uh,
what was that?
girl. Girl.
Ma'am.
Actually, I'm at actually around the same time, but this was years ago. This hasn't been lately. But would I? Yes.
Vagina for everyone.
Oh, that's my other man. Jatari, our third is here.
Jesus, take the wheel. Savon, tell them where to catch you at.
Girl, I don't know.
Wait, not
TikTok
the TikToks.
at Savon Osborne on TikTok. That's where I be at these days in these TikTok streets and Grinder.
My God, today. Hold please for just one moment. The one and only Golden Onassis.
Well, you know where you can find me wherever you find Jasmine Divine. Uh, I'm also on YouTube under Golden Onassis. I am on TikTok under Golden O. I am on Instagram under Golden O 83. And I actually got an OnlyFans. So it's Golden O 81.
Bitch, why you looking at me? Because I'm looking at you to asking you the same question. Did she just say OnlyFans?
That's what she said.
Okay, somebody else in. Why we quiet?
Hold please. Did she just say OnlyFans?
That's what she said.
She said OnlyFans.
She
I
said
sure I didn't hear
OnlyFans.
wrong.
She said she gonna get this money.
One way or the other.
Hey, I support it.
OnlyFans.
Yes, darling. I do have an OnlyFans.
So you said it's Golden 80,
It's Golden O 81.
Golden
Golden
81.
O 81.
All
And
right,
why everybody look at their phone? Don't do it.
all right. Well,
Let me go ahead and look and see because I got $5.39 on my OnlyFans account.
wait.
So if it's more than that, baby, count me out. I catch the freebie on Twitter.
Okay, when they do them discounts, them discount days, let me just go ahead and
Right. The
stand up
first,
right
the first of the month and the last of the month, it's
now.
always
Okay.
a special.
Oh,
Yes,
oh.
honey.
Okay. Well, hold please,
Oh,
this OnlyFans queen. Hold on.
wow.
Um. Yeah. So hey, you got it.
Wow. It was a lot discussed tonight. I'm sorry, I'm just still stuck on the whole pussy eating people. But anyways, you can find because that's another thing that Golden said. But anyway, you can find me on social medias, PDS underscore style on Instagram. My personal Instagram page is mx.lelee, Leelee. Thank you all for coming. I know we've learned a lot tonight. We've learned a lot, and secrets were revealed, and yeah. Now let me go visit his OnlyFans.
Before you do that, they said that they couldn't find your YouTube, so you want to take and put it into the comments.
Oh, okay, got you.
So while you're doing that, hold please. I'd like to thank each and one of y'all for coming in and joining in on this extravagant conversation tonight. For everybody that started at the beginning and stayed here all the way through, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna get back into the routine. I'm trying to find a program so I can get my videos back so we can get the Sunday night show started back up. Um, and I have a lot of exciting stuff that's going to be coming your way. This is on the beginning of it. I think I'm going to move the show from Tuesdays to Wednesday nights, but I'm not for sure. Still trying to tweak it out. So y'all just bear with me one way or the other. Until then, God only made one you. If you're not you, who the hell else can you be? And remember, ladies and gentlemen, to keep smiling while I'm gone. And for all of y'all, I will catch y'all on the flip side. So until then, I'm about to go and lay it down.
I'm about to go lay down. Yeah. Go lay down. Oh, go. Lay down. I'm about to go lay down. I'm about to go lay down. Look at your neighbor and say, go lay down. Hey, glory, hallelujah. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love